With the SAVE Act, people will no longer be allowed to register to vote online. Here are the states with extreme travel barriers when it comes to having to go to a location to register to vote. Arizona residents in Mohave County would face an 8-hour round trip, 536 miles just to go to register to vote. In Alaska, many remote communities have no road access to election offices. They would literally have to charter or take commercial flights just to present their citizenship documents in person. Hawaii is similar to Alaska. They would have to go by plane or a boat to register. California and Nevada has really big counties, and they would require average round trips of 4.5 hours, covering 260 miles. And just taking away the access to register to vote online is going to be chaotic. My polling place is right down the road, but I do not want to wait in line for hours just to register to vote. And I can't even imagine having to drive hours round trip, take a boat or a plane just to do that. They are trying to make it to where you have to show proof of your citizenship by either birth certificate or passport. The name on your driver's license has to match your personal document. Like, for instance, when you get married, there's some people that do not change their name right off the bat when it comes to their personal documents because it costs a lot of money. This would leave everyone who has not yet changed their last name on their personal documents scrambling around trying to get that done, or even find their documents. Do you even know where your birth certificate is right now? But there are already laws in place saying that non-citizens cannot vote in federal elections. And they are trying to do this 8 months before the midterms. And they say that they are only doing this because there is a widespread fraud going on when it comes to non-citizens voting. But there is no actual facts showing this massive fraud that's happening that is enough to change election results. And yeah, I've seen some states that said that there were some non citizens that were registered to vote, but they were either looked into or they did not vote at all. But what Donald Trump has said before, he said that there were millions of people who voted as non citizens. Now, I am not sure where he is getting those numbers, but it is not true. And this will really hit the low income bracket, even the middle class people who cannot even afford their groceries. So the government is basically forcing a poll tax, to be honest, on the US citizens who just cannot simply afford to go out and change their name on all these documents or even acquire these documents they might not even have. And to the people who are saying, well, just show your marriage certificate, it'll show that you changed your name. But in the SAVE Act itself, there is no mention of a marriage certificate being enough. This is just further suppression on the American voters who have a right to vote.